Alright, Blaine's back, so if you guys want to, if one of you wants to set up the lobby, just have like the UK Untap thing in there as well, so we can find it pretty easy in case anybody does want to watch it in the Untap window. That would be cool.
Oh, make sure they use the arrows, obviously.
Oh, and if you guys could use the arrows as well, just in case anybody's watching, so we know what's being targeted. I know, obviously, you're chatting in Discord, but some people might not be able to see it, and if people want to watch, that's always the one thing that people ask me, is can you ask people to use the arrows?
How do you do that?
That is a good question. I'm not sure on the hotkey for it. Blaine, do you know what the hotkey is?
Hotkey, someone said it was PF.
I don't know what the hotkey is, but I know that
tell them when they're in the lobby,
like target
they can look at the bottom
the
left for the hotkeys, can't they?
Blaine, do you want to jump in this Discord as well? Just so we've got... Are you able to Discord as well?
I can't, can I?
Okay.
When I jump into a Discord, it cuts out my phone line, doesn't it?
That's true. Sorry, just making sure that we're not talking over each other as well. I think there's either the hotkey button on the side, or you can just hover over the card. Are you on PC or are you on like a laptop playing? No,
I'm on a PC.
Okay, cool. So it'll be a little bit easier for you if you've actually got a mouse then. When you hover over the card, there's the it's the target source option. What it does is...
It's O.
Oh, apparently it's O.
O is the hotkey.
O is the hotkey.
I just jumped into the lobby to check the hotkey list for it. O.
It is O.
Or you can shake the cards. Shaking cards is fine as well. It's just as long as we've got some way that they know, obviously, what you're...
Okay.
What you're
Shaking cards, I know to do that.
Cool. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to mute myself on here, so if you need any judge rulings, although I'm sure you're both going to be fine, you both had very clean game ones, obviously just shout for me, or if I see anything that goes wrong, I'll unmute myself, just so I'm not harassing you guys during the match.
Okay.
Alright guys, you guys have a good game. Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you. Have a good game.
Alright, let me full screen this, and we'll see what we've got on there.
Oh!
We'll have a quiet few turns, I think. What's your opinion on the Android matchup? Because for me personally, I feel like player one's got the advantage because
definitely,
they're first to the cell chain, which allows them to pressure. Whereas for player two, you're at that catch-22 of you're pressuring the opponent, giving them more cards, giving them a higher chance of getting the jigsaw pieces for the cell chain.
Sorry, I might be a little slow. My laptop's running a bit
It's really
slow.
awkward. I feel like whoever goes first has got the advantage, like you said, because of the cell chain. It was a big part of it is obviously knowing when to awaken in this matchup as well. If you awaken really early, you draw in the extra 2 cards, you're very likely to obviously get that sold away. I mean, most
Again,
players
that's what I'm saying for player one. Yeah, for player one, you're safe to awaken whenever you want, though, aren't you? Because you've got first dibs on cell chaining.
It's also about your life as well. I mean, if you're silly and you push, say, another Android player to 4 life and they've gone first, and then they awaken, they're just gonna super combo you down as well. They'll do the cell chain, they'll pop a mirror, and they'll take the last 2 cards away from you, or even just like dropping you to freeze really awkward. I mean, cell chain takes the 3 cards in your hand anyway. You need the free drop, the 17, and then the 18. Then you're just relying on obviously drawing that back. So you've got no way then of killing those last 3 cards. So it tends to be, I think, going first is obviously very good in this matchup, and then if you're going second, I guess you've got to try and obviously save how you're awakening. It's difficult.
Yeah,
again,
that's where the struggle comes in it, really, because do you defend your life? But then the issue against cell chain is when you're defending your life, you're wasting cards. So you're making the droid player not need to cell chain, and they can just beat you with their androids because you've done the fear of Cell has done what Cell would do anyway. So unless you just want to get a 30k beater out for cost free, then you get one
as well. Yeah, it ends up being a bit awkward. I mean, at the last, when we had the last fanboy tournament where we had a lot of Android players there were a few mirror matches where Cell just didn't show up at all. I mean, you'll have players that will know kind of how to keep the hand around 5, even when you're playing something like Androids, which draws a lot of cards. You can kind of get away with awakening if you're smart with the hand size. I mean, most Cell players
Androids never has that big of a hand, really, do they? you can grow a hand with them, but like compared to a
No
lot of
negate.
other decks, it's a small hand size based deck, isn't it?
I think that's because a lot of
Okay, I will take
main
that.
bodies are really cheap. You've got the 2 costs, but you've also got abilities like on the 17 that if you do crit something or remove it off the board, you can just play 1 energy and get an 18.
Yeah.
Hey mate, you alright? Also, it's quite nice with the Gohan on this set as well because you've got a way of self-awakening, which we obviously had with like TN, but that wasn't very reliable. I think having the 1-drops with crits quite nice to start off with. You're right, Hmm? That's not very good, is it? I'm happy with that.
Right, I'm going to attack your leader with Gohan.
So I'm really interested to see if they're going to awaken when they drop to 6 on this match. Whether they'll hold off a
I'll
bit.
activate the auto.
And Paul's obviously
Turn
safe
1
with his
player.
first dropping to 6.
Yeah. Turn 1 player, I would. I think. Turn 2,
No
I'd hold
combo,
out
there's
until
15
you've seen
crit.
a cell, or you think you can do something with the cards in your hand on your turn. Because obviously there's no point in awakening for the sake of awakening, is there?
I
Really?
will
Because you're just going to give them that advantage.
awaken.
Alright, so we're seeing Paul awaken here, yeah. I mean, like we said, it's a bit safer for him being turn 1 anyway. There's no obviously guarantee either that he's got the cell pieces that he needs. We saw him charge the 5-drop, so we obviously got that off his mulligan unless he decided to keep it. Which I don't think is
I mean,
what many people want
there's
to do.
no guarantee, but 8 cards in hand, you're running what?
Usually run like, I see people run either 4-4-3 or 4-4-4 on the cell.
Yeah.
There's those 3 Krillins.
I'll
I
play
always remember. That's
Krillin
one
and
bonus of
I
obviously
will
awakening early.
attack
Because
your
you then get the 18
leader
crit.
against leader.
Yeah, if you've got a handful of them, I suppose you might as well just awaken and dump them down, haven't you?
That's it, lowers your hand size a bit more so you're not dropping them on cell and they are free. Ollie, no.
No combo, just 10.
I've got both decks up, but I don't know which person's which deck.
Just okay.
Because one of them's running a King Vegeta surprise attack, which could actually be an important card in the matchup.
True, especially
That
with the
is
blocks,
my
'cause
go.
you'll have the 17 blockers from Tournament of Power. You've got the Krillins.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Potential
You have one of
blockers.
them down, they swing, you play surprise attack.
I tried running surprise attack in my list for a little while, but I kept finding that it just wasn't really getting the. I always felt like I was holding on to energy for it, and it never really got what I was.
That's it. It's cost 1, innit? So it's tough.
I will
In a deck that can't
negate that.
untap,
Hold on.
cost 1s are difficult. It's difficult even using negates, really. Because you've got to spend your first 2 turns essentially doing nothing
Yeah.
against aggro decks, aren't you? You know,
And I will
you're
drop
saving
this
that
guy.
energy for that negate. The aim of androids in any other
So
matchup
go
really
on,
is
goes.
survive to turn 3, innit? You know,
Exactly, yeah.
that is the game. It's
Now
sit there and pray,
I'm going to try and attack the one again.
which you know.
We'll see what Bruno does here. I don't
No negate.
think he's going to want to awaken this turn. I mean, that'll put
So
him up
just
to 8
10, yeah.
cards, and he would end up dropping 5 on this turn if the cell does appear. I mean, he's not spent any mana this turn. All he's been is negated and lost his Gohan, but I think he was more interested in getting that proc anyway, rather than losing it at this point.
Let's see. He's got 2 in discard, so he can easily get to 3 if that's his
I'll
aim.
combo
To
with Sal
possibly.
to save him.
Okay.
Is it Bruno running the tower or the mirror?
I think Bruno's running the tour.
Now
Find out in a
the
second, I
Dragonball.
think. I don't want to tab out and have a look at the lists while I've got the stream on, because then everyone will see.
I've got them both up, but obviously,
No negate.
like,
No
got bloody names on.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Okay.
I opened them up before to look through. It's the Tower and the Mirror that are the
Yeah,
giveaway.
everything else is pretty similar. That's
And
the
the
problem with the
surprise
Android
attack.
deck list, I think. Like, it's what keeps it from doing super, super well at a lot of events. I feel is because it takes so many cards to the pieces, you invest so much in the cell chain. When you've got 12 cards straight away just for the cells to be able to work, and
Well,
obviously you're then relying on
it's
having the
a,
17s and the 18s.
it's it's one of them self-building decks, really, isn't it? You know, it's a bit like
Yeah,
when
it
you look
is.
at World Martial Art Tournament that's due to come out for us soon. A lot of them decks that people are running self-build.
Yeah.
There's a solid core, and then you have about 5 to 10
My
cards that
leader on
give
your
you
leader.
flavour, you know, of what you want to run.
Yeah, there's not really many tech choices you can really have in Androids. I mean, you've
No
obviously got
combo,
like what we've
10k.
got here with the difference between Mirror and Tower, but I assume that's just like you've only really got the pluses of Towers and Androids. You can search from say with the one drop, or you've got the Tower, which obviously gives your leader 5k, but you can't search for it. But I guess it's just personal preference there.
I think there's enough search targets in the deck
I
anyway,
think
really,
so.
to be
Yeah,
able
you're
to
never really
afford
gonna
to
whiff
run
with
Tower.
that, are you?
No, I'd rather take the 5k for me lead.
Mm.
That could be a big difference
Yeah,
in this
because usually,
matchup.
especially with how the meta is now, when you cell chain in this game in set 4, you're looking to do it roughly around like a turn where you can do some serious
I'll
damage
play
or
Cell.
kill them. You want to be ripping that whole hand away, don't you? So having that extra 5k just to push for one of those attacks
There you
is
go.
really good. Yeah, here we go, let's see.
Here
So
I
go
will
jump.
comes the
activate
cell.
Cell's ability.
See, this is still going to lower Paul down quite substantially here. He's going to have to go to 2 cards for this, and it's only going to take him to 3. And he's already drawn off the leader attack.
Don't forget though,
Yeah, he's
Paul
got the
does
17.
have four cards in the discard,
Mm.
so
Yeah, if
there's
that's
always
the
the
dream hand, we
possibility.
can still drop him to 1 card. Thing
2.
is, it's obviously not. Oh, 2. Sorry, yeah, it's not critical, is it?
No, and
So we get end up
also,
back. Maybe he just wants to get rid of that 17
If you
as
could.
well and lower the hand down.
KO 17.
well, let's see. I personally swing here with the 20, combo it to 25, because then either way, Bruno's then got to waste 4 cards.
Activate
Which he would
Cell's
be doing if he put
ability.
the 18 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say he
Yeah,
does
no,
stay
I'd
alive,
definitely
then you
swing.
get to then you just get rid of even more, and you've dropped him to 3, which is a nice position to be in.
No.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't
he's
have done
tapped out, so it would have made sense.
That's what I mean. I would have swung with the 20, comboed the
pressure.
Krillin to go to 25. Because then, like I said, Bruno's got to waste 4 cards to prevent that attack, which
Yeah.
would put him on 2 cards, so he's probably not going to be able to prevent it. Or
A
if
lot
he
of
is,
androids
he's...
use 5k combo pieces as well. I mean, a lot
Yeah,
of the free
just 3
drops are
cards.
just 5k.
because then you wouldn't go to the 7 this turn, and you'd leave the 5 out as a threat.
I will.
So then they've got to come at your 5 next turn.
Overrealm.
He won't be able to cell chain because he's either comboed his hand or if he takes the damage, then you cell chain anyway. But if he does prevent the damage and he goes to 2,
Yeah,
then
chances
you've
are
got
he
what you want.
spent his 17s or his 18s to do that anyway.
Yeah,
There's the
Paul's
tower,
missed
so-
out
Yeah,
on it.
1 more card.
Yeah, Paul's missed out on an opportunity there to
Put some
do
more
2
pressure
damage
on,
though.
yeah.
I think. Yeah. I mean, he's still in a strong spot, but obviously
So we'll
people have
attack your
different
leader.
lines of play. Because now he's going to swing with that.
But he's going to give him up 2 cards, isn't he? So he's going to be in the same
Yeah.
position he would have been, just obviously just to fed him an extra
Yeah.
2 cards there.
But
Okay.
if he'd have done it the other way. Oh, he's
probably
awake.
leave it
I
here. I wouldn't
wondered
wanna
what we're going
give
on
him-
then.
Yeah,
But yeah, he's awoke.
I probably wouldn't want to give him too many more cards.
Toa will attack your
No.
leader.
I think he's just committing to the pressure now.
Yeah.
No combo.
We've got the issue now though that Bruno's going into turn 3. He's going to have 3 mana. He's got 7. Oh no, he's just going to combo it, so he's going to have a fair few cards
Cool.
in hand. To do something here against 2. So you can kind of bring it back.
But I think Paul's life is safe.
It is. He needs to get rid of the cell first, doesn't he?
Second.
So we've got to get. He's probably going to have to cell chain himself or find a way to get up to 30k. Obviously, you don't have to go the whole way with the cell chain. You don't really have to go to the 5 drop, don't you? KO the thing, you get the draw as well
Yeah.
to replace that 17 that you've spent. And we saw him combo on 18 there, so we're pretty confident he's not gonna be. Although you've got multiple 18s, he's not gonna need to go the whole way. That's probably why he's
Yeah,
not used to this.
I think overall Paul sequenced his turn wrong. But again, that's what this game is about, really, isn't it? It's comboing correctly, attacking correctly. It's.
I think I'd probably, if I know I could sell, just to get rid of the 7 drop, I'd probably swing my leader at the sell just for the draw, knowing that I can't kill it. Take the extra card, sell to drop the 5 drop to get rid of the 7, and then just pass turn. He's at 2 cards in hand. There's not going to be much that he can really do right now. Because you don't really want to commit too much without any mana untapped. Maybe. I don't know. It's tricky.
There's also the opportunity then if you swing with your leader, you can get rid of that blocker because Paul might be nervous about losing his cell and might not be thinking about the 5 drop. It depends how experienced people are in the mirror match, I suppose, really, doesn't it?
It does.
No negates.
There we go, that's for the draw there.
Look at that comment in the box that's just come up. How to sell yourself, featuring Peachitok. I do think he sequenced the turn wrong. I really think he should have pressured with the 5 drop.
Yeah, here we go. So he's done what we said. He's going to swing for the draw, put a little bit of pressure on. We know he can't defend that, so he's going to 5. He's still not got that Android boost, whereas Bruno has now. Get the 5 drop to KO that. He gets to draw a card off this as well, which is really nice.
Do you think Paul sat there thinking, what the fuck have I done? Just like, when he's looking at the hands and going, hang on, I cell change it.
Here, yeah. I think that's what people forget when they're playing cell, is that it takes a lot of cards to actually get going. Like, you're playing, if you want the whole chain, you're playing 3 cards from your hand. So you've really got to get some proper value out of it for it to be worthwhile, which is why I was saying, like, when we played at the last one and we had all the Android mirror matches, cell usually didn't appear, because you spend 3 cards sometimes, so when you get rid of 3 and you're not sure whether those 3 cards you're getting rid of are actually going to help you too much.
Block.
I mean,
it's worth just going for the Android.
This is where I think the sequencing has let him down big time, because look at the hands now. It's 3 to 5. It's 3 to 5. Right now it'd be 3-3. Paul is 2 cards down because he sequenced his turn wrong.
I don't think Paul's going to have enough cell to stop this 5 drop either. But with that blocker out, he's going to have to either commit his leader and say another draw drop. I mean, we can see that he's running the 5 drops up there as well.
I'm just looking at his deck now to see if he had any answers. To finish it this turn, and I've not really seen anything. Unless he had a 17 and 18 dreadful duos.
Let's see what he's got. 3 cards in
Over realm.
That's the only real answer. Scientist Foo is a side deck card I would put in for the mirror.
Probably another Toa here. Yeah, get a little bit more advantage. There's 5 counters leader though. That's something nice. That takes him up his leader up to 15.
Oh no, I'd keep the towers in. I'd still maybe drop 2 of the towers actually for the 2 Foos. Just give you something to give you. Scientist Foo.
Scientist Foo, yeah.
Build your hand back up after a cell chain, especially since if he does win this match, he would be going second.
No combo, just 15.
Oh, he's at 4, isn't he?
Cool.
4 energy, so he could tap out.
Yeah,
which
maybe
is risky.
Maybe for the 4-17 and start building that hand back up. I mean, that lets you draw until you got 4 cards in hand.
Because I mean, most of your deck is
Leader will attack cell.
If he's whittled through most of his cell chain pieces, then most of his hand is 5k combo pieces. So does need to be nervous about 16s at this point, though.
I'll just draw for leader.
Oh no, he can't play that 5-drop because it's in his energy.
And
No, he
no
runs one.
combo.
So that plays out the window.
Is it only running the one?
Yeah. It's expensive in here and you run a lot of 10k
It is, yeah, you
combos
don't
in
really,
your deck. So
yeah, all the cells past the 5 on, you're running 8, 9 with that, it's quite expensive. Especially for a deck that doesn't really, obviously you want to be maxing out your mana each turn. Most decks tend to only really run, so like 2 Speedy Surprise, and maybe a few with the King, oh no, it's not King Vegeta, what's
17 will
the
attack
1-drop?
cell.
It's the Vegeta something, Negate.
1-drop? Oh, the negate,
Yeah, the
full
one-
power energy.
That's the one, yeah, so you've
I'll
maybe seen
combo
like
with
2
Toa
Speedy Surprise
for
and a few of those.
20k.
So he's trying to pressure that cell.
I think he can at this point, but he's going to be in a bad position if it doesn't go. If he can defend it, I think it's game. He's not going to have much of a hand left.
It depends what's in his hand though. Again, doesn't it? You know, is that an 18 now that's left? And he's not actually in that bad of a position.
Oh, I suppose he's got the, yeah, I looked at the
It's my
17 that
go.
he's got actually then. Yeah, he's got the blocker one. Send that to the warp. They're both at 1-1 anyway.
Because he can prevent one of these attacks. He could take the double strike and go to 3, which would only put 3 cards in his hand. So, 7-drop cell still wouldn't affect the state of play, really, would it?
No, I definitely wouldn't. You wouldn't want to finish off the soul chain here. I mean, the moment he attacks, he's probably going to eat one of the attacks to boost that blocker 17 up to 5k. You could probably take both attacks, to be honest, and still be pretty healthy. Let's see what Bruno's got first.
I would take this one and go to 3.
Definitely, yeah. Then you can just block the leader with 17, can't you, if he's not got anything else to play.
No negate.
No combo system.
I do feel like we should start seeing a couple of super combos soon, though. Ooh, actually, Bruno's already used 2. Well, there's 2 in his discard.
Taken.
I've sort of been flicking to the deck list to me, so I've not seen
Oh, I
them
need to have a look
before.
at the discards, actually, that's right. So we've got, we have got 2 in there. Oh, he is running the full power energy as well. I imagine it's like a 2-3 split.
Paul has got all his super combos.
Nice, so now we've got our own 17 blocker that comes in at 20k.
Right, you'd block this, wouldn't you, with
No
the
negate.
17 to try and keep your 17 alive. Because it's not going to cost you anything to block it. No matter what, it would cost you to block the other 17 though, wouldn't it?
No, I'll take.
See what they do.
I think
Oh,
he's
he took
scared of
it.
him taking out the 17 on his turn. I think he definitely wants to keep that. I think that's what he's worried about there.
Is he going to
I
take the
agree, though.
Dragonball and go to him?
I
It would have been
will
hard to have combo out.
negate that.
If you've got a super combo in your hand now, though, you'd play it, wouldn't you, to prevent this? No, he's
Oh,
got
let's
to
go
get
for
it.
the game. Surprisingly, he blocked it there. Maybe he was hoping the card he drew off life would help him.
Yeah. Oh, if it was the negate, it sorted it, I
Oh
suppose.
yeah, sorted itself out. He's managed to survive, and they're both in kind of the same spot now, but obviously we've got an extra double striker. Bigger hand on Paul though, let's see what he can... Is he going to charge up anything?
I think a 5-drop would help right here, wouldn't you? If you've got a 3-drop in hand and a 17, I'd be tempted to go into the 5-drop.
Yeah.
Pop the blocker, and then you'd swing with your 17, and you'd swing with your lead to try and get the 1 damage in. And then you'd just close it on the double strike, wouldn't you?
We still got any super combos from him, right? We've still got... Let's see.
He's still got 4
Yeah, he's still got
16.
4, yeah.
Is this the line of play he's taking?
17 will attack your cell.
Interesting.
Feels like he wants to get that 1 damage for. No, oh no, he's continuing pressure on the.
Guess we'll see a super combo here, because that's... If he's got the super combo, we can't really save Cell without spending that 17.
Unless he's trying to bait out the block on the. So.
No combo, just 20k.
Oh, he's got 2 super combos in hand.
You want to combo it? I thought for sure we were going to see a super combo there.
Maybe he was hoping to. There were 3 things he could have been hoping for there. To whittle the opponent's hand.
Wait, what happened there? We saw. I thought he comboed with Cell. He said no
He did.
combos, and then comboed to 25.
Hey, no one combo.
Leader against leader.
Oh no, of course it's where he discarded it and sells underneath. Sorry, Untap is derping me out.
Okay, I'll still draw.
Still got energy to play with.
I know.
Does he running scientist fee? I wonder.
No, it's a sideboarded scientist for it's in the sideboard.
Probably wouldn't really be that strong of a play anyway with the 3 life left. You want to do that on 2, I guess. Obviously, draw's always
I
nice,
will.
It would give him the draw though, wouldn't it? So you
Yeah,
could play
exactly.
Foo for 1, get the 2,
but drop down to
play
17
a crit droid.
Yeah, yeah. There's a discard. Ooh, okay.
Oh, clearing that one. I said that
With
might
both
come,
of
didn't I?
those.
Okay, so
That was a lot though to throw on the blocker.
He's got nothing now. He can just end the turn and be absolutely fine.
I think we might see a crit droid.
Just thinking. 2 seconds, sorry.
Why wouldn't you play a crit droid at this point? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's got any left. He's been dropping them quite a lot, hasn't he? We've got one. Oh, it's
there
only
you
one
go.
in the
There you go.
discard. Got one in the
Oh, no.
discard. Oh, yeah, the blockers.
I don't think I'd swing.
I thought he'd spend more
I
17s than
will
that.
end my turn there.
Discard, no? We've already seen the one in energy and then the one in drop. 2 blockers though. It's gonna be very hard to come back from this now. 2.
I think energy has played a big part in this. Paul's been brave enough to charge, whereas Bruno's been a bit more conservative with his hand size, which made a difference early on, but obviously Paul's been pulling ahead on this energy advantage. Did he just draw and pass? Oh no, he swung with lead, didn't he, and he's blocked. It confused me then with...
Cool.
And that's why he didn't play anything, because the only thing he had left was a cell. Paul just making... I think Paul there just wanted to make sure that he took one of the attackers out to give him a chance of surviving.
Leader on leader.
A crit droid would have been nice here though.
I'll combo.
Oh, there we go. See, I think I would have smelt that play and negated that when you're in the mirror.
That's all of those super combos now, right? There's one in 3 and then one in here.
I think.
Too confused. He's got the 2 down here.
I think it's a 3-2. I think Bruno's used 2.
Yeah,
Bruno's used 3 as well.
17 on leader.
He used one last turn, didn't he, that we forgot about.
No combo.
Fear the wrath.
These 17s are
You're
so
cool.
strong in the mirror matchup. Trying to get through a 20k block would be quite nice. Quite nasty.
The hand size keeps baffling me in this game. It's going back and forth,
It really
and
is,
forth.
isn't it?
Paul has hand advantage. But then Bruno has hand advantage. It's like, what is going on?
No negate. But I will... No block.
I feel like I'm edging towards Paul though, just because he's got that energy advantage.
Just depends what he draws next turn. And it's only the one life. If he gets, so he really got to put the pressure on to empty that hand. Any kind of droid he pulls is gonna be stronger than the leader at this point.
Both at one.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way Thingy can finish it this turn.
No, it's gonna try and kill that
I
17
will
though, I
block
think, isn't it?
with
Or
Krillin.
gets the free Krillin, yep. He just wants something off the board, doesn't he?
Yeah. Because now he's got free energy. All he can do is play a 2-drop crit that would then get blocked by but yeah, it's passed anyway. But yeah, that's all he would have been able to do, swing and then 17 block.
No charge.
You just keep swinging at this point, don't you, if you're Paul?
You do, yeah. You gotta put that pressure.
Leader on leader.
So we see a speedy surprise and kill the 17.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Kill the
Damn.
See that happen quite a lot in the droid mirrors towards the end.
Yeah, I think I would have swung with 17 first.
Yeah.
Because you know you're in the mirror match, so...
I'll play Cell.
It's not a bad play.
It's not, no, 15k going in. I mean, unless if he's got to have a combo piece here or else over.
I will combo.
And if that last card's a 2-drop. Ah,
Super
there
combo.
we go.
GG.
GG.
Oh.
That's the full super
Just a-
combo
How
coming in.
do we sideboard?
And that's game. It's game, innit? He just drew to have a look at
Hit
what he's
scoop and
next got.
scoop on sideboard.
That's cool. Good game, good game. Yes, good cards.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah.
Close
So
up.
what would you sideboard in here?
Okay.
What would you be looking for?
Right. For Pitchcock, I'd be putting in them foos, because I'd want to draw. I feel like the Chilling Terrors are irrelevant in this matchup, because you're waking at 6. Obviously, Paul's going second now as well in it, which is a big thing to consider. So definitely the Chilling Terrors. You're probably not going to get value out of them.
Yeah.
Just from his sideboard, just the foos. Maybe the other one speedy surprise attack he's got. Just to get rid of them blockers. And then for Bruno, there's not much in his sideboard that would benefit him. He didn't get to 4 energy, so combo killer and lazy is irrelevant. Again, maybe the speedy surprise attacks up them, because there's not many 1-drops in this matchup. That
No, I think that's
full
what
power
I'm taking
energy's
out,
gonna-
to be honest. I
Right,
think you can swap those
I've
out.
changed my deck.
Corona's irrelevant unless you maybe just wanted extra 1-drop draws, and I wouldn't. Mass saying, yeah, actually, if I was Bruno, I'd drop my 4 full power energies, I think. Got up to 4 speedy surprise attack. Get them 2 mass sayings in there.
Since the Marseille takes care of the other
Oh,
the
no,
other
no,
droids, but they don't take out blockers, that's the thing, so you can
Yeah,
only
yeah,
take
no,
out
no,
one of them, can't you?
No, yeah.
Because the
Yeah,
droids
my
are
head-
only -1 from hand, they're not on field.
Yeah, my head went there. Gets rid of the 5-drop, though, if someone decides to sit at the 5-drop.
I guess you get the choice this time of going first or second, don't
I
you?
can't remember. Do androids
yeah,
count
I'll-
as low? It's
Fair
just
enough.
lower cost in hand.
It is, yeah, it's only in hand, it's not on
Yeah.
field.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not saying doesn't do too much, I suppose. I suppose his only option is up them speedy surprise attacks.
Yeah, at this point you'd know. I mean, it's nice having those full power for decks like Hirudegarn, stuff like that are running a lot of 1-drops. Pan likes to run them as well with like Cabbers and the Intensifying Trunks.
Although it's worth remembering that Mass Saying is a 20k double strike.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I think I prefer the Foo though. You know the new Foo in set 4 that warps a target card.
Yeah,
I
banish
think I
your
prefer
foe.
that over the Marseillan for this list anyway. For this matchup, I think I prefer that. 'Cause
Yeah,
then you could
Mass
always
Saying's
get
not.
the 7-drop, couldn't you?
Mass Saiyans relevant though against blue.
Oh, definitely. I'm not saying it's not relevant.
There
I'm
you
just saying for
go,
this matchup, I feel like I prefer
Yeah.
having a Fu in my side deck for that. But obviously, a side deck's built to try and help the majority of different
God
decks.
damn, Dan, you asked me what to
Attack
side
your leader.
deck. I'm going off what I have here.
I'll activate the auto.
So
But yeah,
just gonna
no,
critique
Banish
all of your stuff.
No combo, 15
Banish
crit.
Fu is definitely a good option.
I really like the
if you
Banish
have
Fu
it.
and droids, to be honest. Still
I don't know,
toying
mate.
with them in the main board, but I don't like having. I feel like I've then got too much overwhelm for game.
I'm in a toss-up, me, just because I like Mass Saiyan because I can clear the field.
Leader on leader.
That's my
No combo.
joy with him. And obviously, I think Double Strike could help this matchup.
And
Yeah, it
it's
does
your
put a
go.
lot of pressure in this one.
Ah, hold on. Sorry, I just moved my leader to my hand.
Did they
somehow.
sideboard? I was looking at the decks. Did they take time to
They
sideboard?
did sideboard, yes, they both did.
Damn laptop. There you go, that's better.
Yeah.
It is interesting to note that Paul went first and he did win. So let's see if Bruno wins this one, because it'd help confirm my theory that player one gets the advantage.
No, Bruno's gone.
And yeah, in this one, but Paul went first in the last one.
Oh,
Didn't he?
right, yeah, I see, yeah. I see what you're saying.
So Paul went first and he got the win. So it'd be interesting to see if Bruno gets the win on this one.
So comp quiz.
I will take your leader.
It was Paul that got the game one,
No negate.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
No combo.
It's been a long day.
I
I'm
will
just forgetting
take.
everything that just happened like 2 seconds ago. I said it and then doubted myself. So I was like, wait, did he win?
No negate.
No combo.
Why did Paul say cool? I was informing the guy who was asking. God damn it, Paul.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
See if Bruno sequences his 5-drop better. Oh, he's throwing out them crits.
Here we go.
No
I
negate.
think he wants to pressure that awakening.
So that's 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd take it. Oh, actually,
I
I'd
think
be
I'd be quite
tempted
happy
to throw
take
the
it. I mean,
opponent.
let's have a look at this guy. He's only got 1 card in there right now. That's 15.
This was what I was going to say, is
I'll save
your
myself those
options,
two.
throw the opponent off and start milling your hand down to make the value of that cell.
I don't think that
Not
helps
seeing
though,
worth it.
because that just helps Bruno know that he doesn't have to go into the cell chain as much, and he can just keep dropping these droids. I've got 2 cells in the dungeon.
Well, it's not always bad. I can't remember whose game 1 round it was that I judged, but someone ended up with turn 1, 7-drop, turn 2, 7-drop, turn 3, 7-drop.
Did he still manage to
It
pull
was
off the,
like,
still manage to pull off the chain? Or was that it?
no, he just ignored it that game. Pretty sure he got the win that game though.
Right,
He just kept throwing them droids down, throwing out crit pressure. Can't drop the hand, drop the life.
So that's right. Leader's going to attack your Android 18.
Okay, so let me think if I got
You definitely want to get rid of them droids before you push your opponent to 4,
Oh, yeah.
before they start becoming a problem for you. I mean, in a way, the 5k boost in the mirror match sort of becomes irrelevant, doesn't it?
It does when you both at 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Did you decide on blocker or?
not yet, not yet. So.
Oh no, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
neither of you got the advantage on each other with it, have you?
Let's see what he's going to do here. Can he kill the 18?
No blockers.
That's not blocking.
You'd have to combo for it, wouldn't you? Or are they deciding on blocker?
He said no to the blocker.
Oh, I really wanted you to block that. Okay. I'm not going to combo.
Okay.
So, did he say no combo?
He said no combo. I think he was trying to bait out the Krillin there.
It is your turn.
Oh dear. But he can't stand this turn, he's
Oh.
in a comfortable spot, so I think we're going to see some more androids now. Maybe the crit 17. Or even the reset 17 might be nice. Although I don't think, although we didn't see any blocker 17s then from Bruno before. We might be running the reset ones.
The reset.
To
He's running. Bruno's got mirror on
I
it.
will negate. Hold on.
Bruno's running 4 of the blocker and 3 of the crit.
And I will
Right.
drop
We
this
did see a
card.
blocker last game. He put one out because his blocker killed the other guy's blocker.
If you could drop 18.
We only saw the one come out though.
Just 'cause balls.
Maybe he just didn't find it.
Managed to get rid of the 18 with the negate, that's quite nice.
No, I didn't draw from
And now he's at 3 cards, so
I just draw. I'm looking at the log. I just drew after the Untap everything.
17 doesn't. Not 17, fuck me.
Yeah.
That cell doesn't feel worth it, does it?
Because you negated super.
No.
So I'm gonna draw cards.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So
Probably just play another droid and replace it.
the 3 cards in hand.
Or you could go to the 5,
I'm going to.
get that double strike in.
Good, I think I'd want to get them to 5 first and double strike then, set them down to 3. Because otherwise he's going to start playing these 17 blockers, isn't he? Or he could sell himself next turn. I think he's probably going to try and put on suppression to get rid of those last 3 cards in hand. Or force the awakening.
So I could play this one,
There we go.
and I'm going to attack it again.
No negate.
I'll take them by. Points. I'll combo it.
Is it combo maybe? Sure? Oh no, it's combo 18.
Go to.
So just
Put
you're
them
taking it to
crits
20k.
through, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
20 points.
Okay, I'll have to drop that.
I don't know whether I would have took the life though.
Okay.
And gone for it because,
So I'm going to.
you know, all Paul needs in his hand there is a 17, eh? Oh, here we go. Over helmet. So, no 17.
Okay.
18. See what he drops.
It's an 18.
Dropped an 18, so maybe he did have the trifecta.
No negate.
I'll combo with this one to go to 20.
Going to 20.
I will awaken.
Just take it, don't you?
Hmm.
Smart play to awaken now, though.
Yeah.
So
Even
it's
if you're still going to take it, because it gives you 4 cards and then it gives you that charge option. So in a way, I would have been half tempted to just put my 17 out so it's out for next turn and not swing.
That's why I have to take that.
Okay. And zero.
Although, Bruno's not got that 5k boost yet, and now Paul does, so he can swing at that, put some pressure on that 17.
But Paul's got 5 cards in hand, and
Yeah.
both decks run a fair amount of 5k combo pieces, don't they? So there's another 5 drop. Oh, has he got any 5 drops, Paul?
Let's have a look.
One.
One left.
Funny, not that I should tell you, but I'm staring at 2 of my
Precarious
5 drop
position.
cells in energy and 1 in the drop area.
Mm.
This is isn't it?
Is it in the
What I
live?
want to see from Paul
Yeah,
right
exactly. You just don't know where it is.
now. Could easily foo right now. That's not a foo.
Still
But
happen.
it is a 20k swinger.
Get rid of that 17. There we go.
Yeah.
17 on 17.
Oh,
Damn.
Throwing that big red arrow over
no
there.
combo.
okay.
I blocked it. Would you have swung with lead first before playing that 17?
I think so. Just to see.
Leader on
Yeah.
Gohan.
I think he's forgot he's at 15.
No
Unless he just
combo,
wants to get rid of the
just
Gohan to
15.
prevent
Yeah, I think he wants him to stop him
Bruno
jumping
from
to forward.
self-away.
Gives me a bit of safety there, doesn't he? He's still got the one energy untapped, and if it's a speedy surprise again, we saw it happen last game where he then lost his droid when he attacked.
Puts him at 2 cards though. Oh, he's got a Krillin.
You okay?
Paul doing a very good job at maintaining life though with a low hand.
Yeah, he's been able to manage his board quite nicely as well. In last game, it was looking really or last turn, really quite a lot on board. He's managed to kind of clear off the blocker, the Gohan, put some pressure on the 17. But he still kept him at 5 life, and now he's got the 2 blockers on board, and it's 20k. So have to really work to get this through. But I probably, when the crit 17 drops or swings, I'd probably block with the Krillin. You don't want to risk losing the 17.
Yeah, I'd block Krillin against lead and crit against. No, sorry. 17 against lead.
Yep.
And then Krillin against crit.
There's 3 cards in there.
Because the 17
Yeah, it's
I
20
do.
to 10, isn't it?
is. Yeah, it's.
Okay.
So they've got a combo a fair bit to get over that, and taking 17 v 17 is just a little too risky
Yeah,
because
it
they've
is
only
risky
got
with
to
the
throw
hand size.
5k down,
Yeah.
5k down to make you waste a card.
And with that Jiro on board as well, we know that he's got that 5k possible there, even without touching his hand.
Yeah, it's
If I was Bruno, I wouldn't be too
Russell.
worried about the cell chain anymore. I could be pretty comfortable with keeping the hand size as well.
looks like he might be going for that cell chain. Maybe he wants to get the 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
get the
once
5 out,
Yeah.
pop
KO.
that 17. Because then it's looking like Paul's either going to have to take the.
Crit or a
So
double
I'll
strike, yeah.
kill
Yeah.
people.
Which puts you in a bit of a rough position. Because you take the double strike, you go to 5 cards. Then at this point, if I was Bruno, I'd think stuff it and get my 7 drop out anyway. You know, why not burn them 2 cards and put myself 30k down on the field? Tap 1. Oh, he's going to go to 4.
And then I'll take a leader.
So he's going to be able to bring his hands up to 5 this
I
game.
will.
Or this turn, sorry.
I would prevent this attack if I was Paul, because you can prevent this attack now. Take
With
the double strike
the
to get
blocking, I
yourself
can
2
decide
cards
that
back,
after you decide whether
but
to
not
activate
make
your
the
auto
7
or
drop
not, can't
so
I?
with value,
Uh,
and possibly still be able to prevent the. But he's in a rough position. I don't see a comeback from there. What do I have to say it before he declares?
I think with the new rules, I do have to say it before.
No.
Hang on, let me tab out.
Just want to double check
Yeah,
because
go
I don't
on.
want to say.
Yeah,
Hello? Sorry, I caught some of that. What's up? Are you working out when you have to announce blocker?
yeah.
So it's, you've got negates, autos resolves, then blocker.
Okay. Okay, so I'll take the left.
Okay, well, I'll block.
Okay. Okay, so it's dead.
Yeah, no combo.
No combo. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Now,
I think he might have sequenced that wrong.
No.
I would have comboed over the Gohan
Right.
to then block the crit 17 and then take the double and probably take the lead as well and go to 1 and hope I can do something next turn.
It's really tricky for him now as well.
All he needs is a foo.
Must have decided it in. When has he got the he's got the discard for it on the next turn.
Oh, he's gone 5 again.
Okay.
Oh no, he put the right. No, it confused me because of the 18. It looked like he'd thrown another 17 down and gone 5 again. You see what I mean about him sequencing wrong?
I might have attacked with a 17 first to see if he had a negate first.
He's going for the kill this turn now, though,
definitely
isn't
wants it though. Yeah, with the mirror or the 17, he can swing, then go for the double strike, can't he?
Yeah. See, now you just combo into this. You go all in on here, don't because there's a chance that Paul could have the super combos in hand that'll make you drop anyway. So, yeah, Bruno's got some of his own. Whoever gets turn 1 really does sort of have this game, really, don't they?
It does. It's a really awkward matchup, to be honest. It tends to just be, if you go first, you just got that 1 energy advantage, being able to get that.
I will negate that.
Kind of control it.
Well, you saw that Paul kept Bruno down enough so that Bruno couldn't charge
And they'll kill
Gohan. You know, Paul ended the game on 5 energy and Bruno had 3.
Oh, why?
Just because he needed cards.
You don't want to give me that free card?
Okay.
Krillin's a 2-drop.
No charge.
You can't pop the 2-drop, right?
No, it was game.
They finished.
Yeah. I think.
Still going.
Right, sorry, I actually meant to point to your leader then.
Okay.
Can I change it?
Yeah, sure.
No, what?
17
Wait, what
on
are you confused
17.
about? No, I've got it. He Paul used its full power energy.
Yeah.
No combo.
Killed the Gohan.
15.
You can't kill the Gohan. The Gohan's a 2-drop. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see.
I thought I was getting there, to be honest. I was in my head chatting, so I was just like, I looked at field like, I don't know how he got another turn, like. Is there any 1-drops that could make a difference? Would you? I don't even know what you do with this.
17 against Cell.
Why? 20. Unless he's got a 17 here. Not 17 now.
He's now on 30.
He does realise that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It gives him the 10k, doesn't it? Right. Yeah, it puts him to 30. Right. I thought he was thinking revenge. Gonna say that's when it's attacked. But yeah, it gives him the 10k, doesn't it? So.
You okay?
Yeah. Just here.
Still game, innit? Swings with this. Does the crit.
No negate.
Swings with lead.
GG.
Needed that food.
Yeah, good game.
GG. Okay.
I wonder if he sided the food. I don't think he did he? He's 28 cards. Oh, there's only 16 cards in his discard, isn't it? Watch now, we'll see that top deck.
You need the foo in this matchup, don't you?
Wait, what's that, right?
Say again, sorry?
It starts.
Yeah, no, I'll start.
Okay.
So, let's see. Does going first win the game again?
Bruno needs to hope it doesn't. I'm not saying you can't win going turn 2, but I think your opponent needs to have a bad hand.
Mm.
Oh, jeez. Good. Okay.
Do you want to pass it over?
Sorry? Oh, sorry.
That's fine. No, don't worry.
So let's just saying about passing right away. Skip the energy phase.
But again, the thing is even if you have a bad hand, you can sort of race yourself life down, can't you, till turn 3 to
Hello, Dan.
get them pieces.
What?
I mean, it's like if Paul plays a go, not Paul, if Bruno plays a Gohan now, and swings in for that crit, you can just take it, can't you? And then if he swings in with lead as well, it's putting you to 6 and giving you that awaken on turn 2. So that means on turn 2 you can net 3 cards, take 2 from your awaken, draw 1 for your turn, swing, that's 4 cards.
That's it.
Should be finding your pieces between your hand and the...
Oh, Luke's trying to ring as well. I don't know if we can add him into this call. Let's have a look.
This one down. I know.
No one likes Luke, he doesn't have a working computer.
No negate.
I don't think that.
I feel like he can hear us on the stream.
He probably is watching us.
God, Luke, get a computer.
Hello.
Hello there.
I do have a working computer now. It's manageable. I can judge a game now.
What, without your house exploded?
Yeah, the
No negate.
laptop Chaz has done some wonders on it. It's still terrible, but it's good enough to run Untap for me to judge.
Yes,
So,
Chaz.
hallelujah.
Chaz for MPV.
She's been sat doing it for 2 days. It took her a total of 6 hours, to actually do updates and clean the computer and stuff. It's that slow.
What a legend.
I wonder if...
I think you're a massage later or something then.
Yeah. Chicks now at 6, so... But he's probably going to keep this on this side, right? Because...
Oh, he sided in the air.
Yeah.
Now, that is interesting, but the problem with that play is that it's just going to get sold, right?
Yeah,
Board.
but Luke, this is it though.
Forces him to play his cell first.
Yeah.
Actually, it's good play. Forces him to play his cell
Leader
first,
on leader.
then he loses his cell.
No,
And that is a big problem in this match. If you sell first, you kind of lose
I
if you can't
will
strip the rest of the hand away. They
awaken.
just kill yourself and then awaken themselves. It's really problematic.
That's not the way it's gone
Should have
though.
done beforehand,
from
never mind.
What we've been watching. Paul did make it difficult for his round 1 win though,
No combo,
because
just 10k.
he missequenced what he could have done, didn't he, Dan?
He did. He could have gone on with the 5-drop first. Taken
Swung
some
in.
pressure on.
That's my turn.
Put it to 25, and then the only option Bruno would have had would have been to prevent that
It's combo
and go
chain.
to 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So either he takes the 2 and loses them when Paul goes cell chain to the 7, or he prevents that 2 damage and goes to 2 cards in hand anyway. But Paul didn't do that. He went straight to the 7 and swung.
No
So
negates.
in a way, he gave Bruno 4 extra cards.
I don't like this awakening here either from Paul. I don't like this at all.
The thing is Paul's safe at the moment. If Paul can cell chain next turn, and if he sequences his turn right, Paul is safe.
I still don't like it if you can't strip the hand to 0. Like, maybe if you can get... Because they still
I
have
don't
the
think you need to
opportunity.
with
Yeah, in the mirror,
androids.
I think you only need to rip it to 2, right? 2 would be enough.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you keep 3-drop cell and 17, then you can awaken, and usually you get 3 more chances to hit an 18, and you're at least going to pop their cell, or 4, because you draw off cell as well.
Yeah,
It
but
gives you 4 draws.
Yeah, but Luke,
Like-
here's a point now, right? If Paul cell chains next turn, right, Bruno's only got one option if Bruno keeps his cell chain, and that's either kill the 17 to draw you 2 cards back, meaning Paul's cell stays alive.
I mean, if he
Or
sells
kill the
first,
cell.
right? Yeah, I suppose that's true, actually. He's put him in a problematic situation.
If Paul cell chains now,
He's got to choose 2
Which
cards.
it
or get
looks
rid of
like
the
he's
double
doing.
strike. Yeah.
right? So now he can only get rid of one of the issues now, Bruno, next turn.
I do like Chilling Terror. I assume this has come out of the sideboard. I do like it out of the
Yeah, he
sideboard a lot.
sideboarded it.
It won me the game against Gabe at Fanboy because I brought it in the sideboard, and he missed his Chain Zeno combo by 2 cards when he flipped the cards of his deck, and we were both laughing in
Personally,
game
though,
2, saying that was actually Chilling Terror that won that game.
I wouldn't sideboard Chilling Terror if I was going second.
If you could KO 17
If you're going
blocker.
first, yeah, because you can get a chance to put it down before the Awaken. But if you're going second in a mirror match,
Yeah, I only really like it. I like in a mirror match. Yeah, I like it. I brought it for because it was SS3 was still
Yeah.
legal, and it's good against the Super Saiyan 3.
it can be difficult to pull off against the Super Saiyan 3, though, really, can't it?
It can
You know,
be.
in the
If
current
you go
meta,
first, like you
sensibility.
say, I was going first because I lost game 1, which meant that I could get it on my turn 2, so you'd only have 1 energy.
I
to
suppose you
awaken.
can use Super Saiyan 3, similar to the matchup that we've got now, the mirror match, you know, in Speed of Awakening.
Yeah, it's these 1-drops. Any deck that can take advantage of these really
He
good
did it again,
1-drops.
didn't he?
Yeah, I was just about to say I would have swung again. Even
Yeah.
with the leader, put the pressure on, try and force him to.
Well, he's tapped out, so he would have had to
What I'm
wait
really
again.
looking forward to, and this matchup's going to change a lot in our meta, is now if you swing, sometimes they'll defend because they're like, well, he's going to cell chain me anyway,
Yeah,
right?
but that's
But
what I'm
saying,
soon
yeah,
that's
that's what
going to
I'm saying,
change because you're going to have vile replication, so you're going to have to really
But
think
what-
about whether you actually want to defend those hits or not.
on,
They will
What
punish
we're,
you
what
hard.
we're saying, though, Luke, is even if you defended, you win.
And
That's what
no
we're
combos.
saying,
I
because he's...
suppose, yeah, 'cause it's 1 less or a life, so either way it's moving
Still
you
drop
towards
in his
victory.
hand, yeah.
Yeah, looking at what he dropped there and what would have been in his hand, he would have had to have gone down to 2 cards again to defend that.
It's
If
very
you'd have-
difficult
if-
though. There's a
if-
lot of pressure
if-
on them
if-
right now.
If he would have pumped that cell up by 5k,
Leader on leader.
then
No, I don't. Yeah,
all
I
he's
don't
doing
think
here is...
anybody likes this mirror though, do they? Really?
No,
It's very
but
difficult.
this is what me and Dan are saying is Paul's done the same mistake he
I
made
will
last time, which is good because it
combo
means he's not
2
listening into the
seconds.
stream.
I find
But-
I find it the most difficult. I find this matchup. You really need time to think. When me and Dan played out, me and Derek, you got to think about your turns for a while. Like
20k.
just one mistake loses you this. And me and Dan played our game. There was no cells played in 2 games because we both played round it so well. And the game went quite long both times. It was like a back and forth tactical thing because if you're smart about it, you can make cells sort of impossible to play. And like both of us played our hands down to where if one of us played cell, it'd be discard 1, and then the other player would play cell, kill that cell, and it's game over. So. But the Chilling Terror really has opened up the cell for Paul here, so that was actually a really good sequence of play. But now
But he's messed that
control.
sequence up, giving him all that hand.
Yeah.
now that he's put
'Cause-
cell in rest mode, though, now he's in trouble because if
No,
he
that's what I'm saying.
cells, kills the
I-
Chilling Terror, and then
Drop the 5-drop here and kill it.
I would have still
Knew you'd have it.
selling rest mode, but I would have swung with the 5-drop.
I
Oh
don't,
my
think,
god!
I don't think you need to swing with Cell there yet. No, because now
damn.
if
Do you
he
go
pops-
for?
Oh,
You
that's
go
a
You
for
pop the Chilling Terror,
and then
You
go
pop
the
for
Chilling
Chilling
Terror,
Terror.
and you pack into the Cell, trade the
Yeah.
Cell,
Okay,
and he
Chilling
has to
Terror.
play a 30k. He either has to have another Cell or he's got to combo a lot to clear the Cell off the board, and he's going to awaken now.
Yeah, so you can
and
awaken, draw your
cards.
2 cards.
Yeah, I think this is a hard punish. I don't think I like leaving my Cell up till he's going to win me the game. If they get rid of him, they get rid of him. It's not the end of the world.
The thing is the way Paul sequenced it again, he's put himself at a -4.
I'll take your.
This is really bad. Is he going into leader here? Or is he going into Cell? Oh, he's going into leader.
Don't
I don't
sound
think I like
sure,
that either. You
but
enable
no
the super
negate.
combo and you're going to try and kill Cell here. I don't like this either.
No. Well, you've got
So
card
you're on
advantage.
15 now, aren't you?
I know, but why give him the
So
super
I'll
combo
take-
before you remove the Cell? Remove the Cell, then hit the leader. Maybe he's digging for an 18, we don't know. Like, surely he's got an 18 out of 8 cards.
Maybe he was digging for a 17.
I really don't like this at all.
Luke, he could have been digging for a 17.
He needed the 18, didn't he? Because he's at the 5.
No, because you
Wait a
could just
second.
union again, can't you? Into the no.
You still have to do it with 18. You have to. You can union twice.
All
with
right, yeah.
Yeah, it must be 18 at the 5 drop. I don't like that at all. That's this.
Oh, actually, I don't think he had potential. He might not have had potential to go 5-drop again, but that would have been an option.
I would have liked that more. That's the absolute
Done.
safest line of play.
Because then you can just he
He has got
and then
2 in energy
swing.
though, and 1 under there, so there is a good.
Yeah,
chance.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think he has a.
It could be in
potential.
hand.
I'd probably swing the Soul into the
Wait a
Soul and
second.
combo the
Yeah.
Gohan on it, I reckon.
Definitely, 100%. The Gohan you're not going to use again. Actually, the Gohan kind of can be part of your lethal puzzle here.
It could be I'm just
Potential.
worried about dropping down to the 2 life. We know
Perhaps
that
you could
the
do
pools
Do
are
that
in
next turn.
before drop 17s.
If your cell's still there next turn, you'd do it next turn, wouldn't you? You know, try and throw that crit.
Who's up on game here? Is it?
There
It's
we go.
1-all.
It's 1-all, or is this just the final game?
I'll attack with cell yours.
Yeah, he's
No negate.
control the game here. There's surely no way he can lose.
Yeah, there we go. It's going to combo the Gohan.
Yes, I'd
Yeah,
probably
you-
throw both on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah,
What's
just
the
go
point of
for
not? You can only risk. If he has 2 super combos, this is going to be hilarious.
I won't go past 45. 40 was
Yeah, I thought
safe.
The
40 was
double,
fine.
the double
Thought you
super
wanted
combo
dead. You
could
finished?
actually cost him
Yeah,
the
it's
game.
45.
If he was to have 2
2
super
seconds.
combos here, that's crazy. Oh,
happening?
and there's 1.
Oh!
no!
Oh, and there's 2. I couldn't
Oh my
believe it. This is why I said
God.
don't put him at 4. This is why you don't put him at 4 before you remove the cell. The game was there to be won.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no, what a disaster.
Oh no.
It's not too bad. He's got another turn here because he's just got 2 blockers out.
This was not. Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
I mean, you've got to get through them blockers, right?
He's
I mean,
probably
if Cell,
not
if Cell
getting
goes
through
for
the
leader,
blockers.
you let it happen and you take the 2. If he swings at the other
Yeah.
Cell, you block it and you block with leader, don't you?
I think you swing into the cell with your leader if you're Paul here, because he might even just take that 1 knowing that he's got 2 blockers.
Yeah.
There's no way you can clear 2 of them with a single card. Just take that life and extend your advantage even further.
That 17's smart though, because he can swing that into lead now.
He needs to draw like 18, a dreadful duo 18.
I'd probably
Maybe on
go
the
with
top.
the crit droid first, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you try and get that crit in. Then
Yeah,
you'd
worst case
swing
scenario,
with
you can
lead
block
into the cell to get your draw, because you don't
I
want
don't think with a single man there's any way Paul can win it all, because he has 2 blocks against these attack. He's going to throw a
Yeah.
blocker in here. He doesn't want to take
My
this.
17 on your leader.
You just throw the blocker away, and then he's still got a blocker for cell. But there's always the thing that,
Okay, I will
there's no chance, because even if androids drew,
take you.
like, banish a Fu off the top or something, and remove
None of
the
them
other
are running
blocker,
it.
he can still only get him to 1. There's no way.
No, I wouldn't swing with cell this turn unless I thought I could get to the.
I'd leave him up as a 10k, but that
Yeah.
doesn't even do anything, right? Because you just throw the card in his hand and a criminal. I don't think there's any way out of this.
Yeah, but he
Okay,
blocks with a Krillin now.
No combo.
Then you swing lead into south to try and bait the other blocker, which probably won't work. And then you just try and get him next turn now. Because you can get rid of that other Krillin next turn. You just don't swing into lead here. You swing into the south for the
2
draw.
seconds deciding
That's what
who to
that's what I was
attack.
saying. That's what I was saying. That's what I would do. That's exactly the line of play. Get the extra draw because he's going to take it otherwise.
Because Paul is at 4 life, so you know he's not necessarily, even though he's got no cards in hand. Neither's Bruno, so he's not in a threatening position.
You'll take
next
your
turn.
cell.
Yeah, he's done the. He's gone into the
Negates,
cell.
no.
Draw on the card.
Because then next turn
And
you just
then
take the double
I
strike,
am
right?
going
And then
to
you could take the double and the single, really, providing
my
you don't
turn.
draw another threat.
So he's got a card. I think you hold on to this card. Yeah, you just hold on to that, right? It's the best thing you can do. But crit droid's here and it's over. Any amount of crit droids and this is game over. 1 crit droid. Leader swing plus the Krillin.
Oh, I don't know if I would have charged that.
Just held that.
He'd have to. I don't think I'd charge at all here.
Unless
The
he's got
energy's
a
fine,
4-drop.
right?
Unless he spends all his energy.
I
He's
don't
got no
like that
4-drop.
at all.
Unless he's got the 17 5-drop to draw those extra 4 cards.
No.
That could be spicy.
I still don't think I like that. I still think
No,
I'd swing
no.
leader.
No, we were
he's-
talking
he's-
about, yeah.
He's got nothing for 4 energy,
Mm,
so the charge was pointless. You could have swung with lead,
Discarded.
couldn't you? Yeah.
like I say, it's a lot of pressure in this matchup. Like when it's 1-1 and it's a difficult thing. Trying to think what's the right thing to do all the time. To be fair, it's always easier watching when you're not playing. Oh, there is a 4-drop coming out.
There shouldn't
Maybe
be.
this is coming
Oh,
out the
combo
sideboard.
killer! Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I like
does that represent lethal? Now I understand why he's charged that, because it represents the same thing this turn if he tries to combo.
Mm.
So you swing with leader, then
But he can't.
no, you swing with Annalisa, or you swing with your leader into his 17 on the board to draw an extra single card there.
Do you know what though? Combo killer doesn't matter if what
No
if
negate.
If he combos now, because it will look
Yeah.
at the effect.
yeah.
Just have one card in
Oh yeah.
hand.
Yeah,
So
so
if
you
okay, so
have to
I'll
have a
just
10k,
take those.
right?
Bear me a
Still
second.
have
Yeah.
to use a 10k.
Yeah, you
No,
still
no,
have
no,
to use
that's not
10k.
okay.
Tapped out then, and then
I was saying,
leader,
you just have one card in hand. I was
draw.
asking. I was
It's a puzzle.
I
Actually,
would
he's
say
got no
what
mana
I
One
can
left.
second, I
install
can't hit
everything.
the Discord.
Let me see.
Very strange.
I think he just played combo because he saw that
Guys,
this
hang on a second.
turn.
I need to listen to what they're
But
saying.
yeah,
Sorry.
just one.
Just 20. Okay.
Okay, we're right.
Yeah, I think he just played combo killer because he's seen that this turn is his only line of play to kill.
Okay,
So-
so yeah, he didn't have the 10k, so he knows that's a 5k. You just throw the Krillin on here, surely now there's no negates.
He's probably going to swing with lead first.
Yeah,
Which
into the
you
17.
take.
No.
Oh,
And then if he finds,
yeah, no
if he
negates.
finds
Throw. And now I
5k, I think that will be it.
No
If he can combo the cell, that's
Uh-huh.
25,
I combo with this one.
and that's
Yeah,
35.
no,
If he goes to 40,
You've pretty much got it.
he needs
I've only got.
20k
I
out
can
of
do an
hand,
extra 15, but I've got to drop one because of
plus the
Annalisa. So
cell.
good game.
GG.
Plus the cell as well.
Yeah.
And he's tapped out, so
The
he's-
wire.
there's no way you can do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way you can
To
do
the
it.
wire.
You'd have to tap out,
All
combo the cell
games.
off the board,
Good game,
25,
good game.
then he still needs 20.
Yeah,
That's
good game.
impossible.
Nice play.
Unless he had more
Yeah.
combos, which he's not.
I
The
feel,
Annalisa came from the sideboard.
I feel like Paul gave
I thought
that
I had no
game
cards
away.
against Cell, but I think this is a good one against Cell.
Yeah, I feel like he had it
After the-
back there, like in a situation.
Yeah, no, it's a.
It's very grindy.
It is definitely
Well
a good
played,
card,
guys.
especially in those situations.
Yeah.
Any other
Thank you,
games
thank
or-
you.
That's it.
Yeah, no, it's a brilliant game. Nice one.
Friday night, isn't it?
And good luck for the next round.
Thank you, you too.
Well played, guys. Interesting mirror to watch there. Tricky.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll mark it up for you, Bruno. Well played, man. And you guys have a
Thank
good
you,
weekend.
thank you. Thank you, you too.
Well, looking forward to watch the YouTube video of that stream then.
I think-
Yeah, it'll be on the past broadcast, so it should be up very shortly. I'll post a link to you guys so you can watch it if you like.
Perfect.
Okay, that's
Cool.
perfect.
All right, guys. You have a nice evening.
What did you
You
do?
too.
Right, yeah, I'm
Bye-bye.
going to get dinner. See you later.
And then I'll turn this back up. Hang on. Or is it? I can hear you guys again. Cool. So let me mark Bruno's win up, and I can stop the stream. Alright guys, thanks if anyone was watching. We'll have, I'm not sure when our next match is now, I think it's Monday, isn't it? The rest of them.
Monday. Unless we get any last minute Sunday booking.
I think Sam's going to book in on Sunday, to be honest. I can't see him wanting to do Monday. Because he's travelling to work, isn't he? So it's going to be over the weekend.
He does
Probably
need
take
to
that one then.
get